Hi, I'm Monisa Klein, and we're back live here at Media Day at the GBTA broadcast studio here in beautiful San Diego. And with me today is, he's back again for the second year, Chuck Thaxton, who's the Managing Director for ARC. Welcome back, Chuck.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Beautiful time to be in San Diego.
It sure is. I think it's going to be a great convention. Well, I know that you guys are debuting some findings from a new study that you've done with GBTA on air travel policy trends and such. Can you give us kind of a high-level summary of those findings?
Absolutely. The study that we did with GBTA this year looks at travel policy and things like premium travel, advanced purchase, even basic economy and gamification and other creative factors. So the study we've done this year with GBTA is a little different than the data studies we've done at ARC in the past on things like one-way travel and the best day to buy a ticket. This one looks at the qualitative versions of policy that you got from the GBTA survey, and we put that together with the ARC analytical data to really find out what can travel managers do to get the most bang for their buck in time spent managing travel policy. So it really is a different approach to the analysis that we've done, which I think really gives some good insight to travel managers.
Excellent. You know, in a world of increasing ancillary options, right, what are some common practices that ARC is seeing?
Well, on the ancillary side, one of the things that the study showed is a lot of travel policies will allow ancillary purchases, especially on day of travel, things like in-flight meals or Wi-Fi, that sort of thing. But very few of those are purchased through the TMC or the online booking tool. So in that particular case, there was kind of a mismatch between what policy allowed and what travelers were actually purchasing. And the data suggests that airlines may actually be missing out on opportunities by not making that content available in advance. Because some corporate travelers try to stay within policy, and they may not know that they can purchase these things, and getting some food or getting Wi-Fi on the aircraft is within policy, and by making those available through the travel management company, airlines could potentially increase their revenues in that area.
Well, on that topic, how do you see NDC changing the distribution landscape?
NDC has made significant progress over the last several years. And
we've been talking about it for a long time, right?
We have. It's not really on the horizon as much now as it is actually being implemented. ARC today is processing a number of NDC transactions for some of our customers. And we're looking at NDC not just as a what do you do to get to the finish line, but it's going to be a continuum of airlines changing the way they differentiate their products and getting to market faster with new ways to provide products to corporations. Now, one of the interesting things that's going to emerge is as travel policies allow certain things to happen and NDC allows certain things to be made available to those travelers, there's going to be a kind of a mix of how that gets implemented.
Interesting.
I know one of the things that we're doing at ARC is, whereas the pure NDC is a certain way of doing things with some XML messages, that sort of thing, some airlines are doing things differently. They're either taking a little bit of a different approach or using some different protocols or that sort of thing. So one of the flexibilities that we're providing through the services at ARC is kind of a technology consulting agreement with some of our customers to say an airline wants to do things a certain way, and we can support that and help the airlines actually make that happen through our NDC capabilities.
Excellent. Well, just real quickly, just to summarize it, what's it going to take for full implementation for NDC, and when is that going to happen? If you could look in a crystal ball.
If I looked in a crystal ball, I would say full implementation is a continually moving line. As airlines continue to change what they're doing, we're going to see more and more changes there.
Good answer. Chuck, it was great to have you back. Thanks so much for joining us and spending a few more minutes with us.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Monisa.
And that's a wrap for this session. Stay tuned for more exciting news here at Media Day at GBTA Broadcast Studio.